No, we have to blur some of the faces of persons who participated in the events of that day, because we don't want them to be retaliated against and to be charged by the DOJ and to have other concerns and problems.
What?
To be honest, I did not recognize my fellow citizens who stormed the Capitol on January 6th, or the United States that they claim to represent. The rioters called me traitor, a disgrace, and shouted that I, an Army veteran and a police officer, should be executed. For most people, January 6th happened for a few hours. But for those of us who were in the thick of it, it has not ended. That day continued to be a constant trauma for us literally every day, whether because of our physical or emotional injuries or both.
I'm just curious, before we dive in a little bit to the book, your reaction as you hear leadership in the Republican Party and loud voices in the media try to rewrite the story of what happened on January 6th.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back. In respect of the new Speaker of the House conflating some of the events and trying to rewrite history is amazing. This is the same person who probably is a material witness to the events of January 6th. And if I were in his position, now, of course, I would also want to blur out some of the images. But then again, this is coming from a party that claims to be in support of law and order and the rule of law. When he says in the same sentence yesterday, he said, we support we are the party of law and order. We want to blur out some of the faces so these people cannot be arrested and prosecuted. And also, to our dismay, also saying that he wants to be transparent. How can you be transparent and when you can't even separate those things in the same sentence? In relation to what we are experiencing, and since January 6th, they keep telling us that we need to move on from that day, the officers and those of us who have spoken out, but yet the former president is running just on January 6th alone by calling those insurrectionists hostages. And if they are hostages and political prisoners, what does that make us, the police officer? We defended the Capitol, we kept our oath, and we did what we were signed up for.